Y'all, I was out here working in the yard and I've got you propped up on the truck and that's why you're crooked. And what I've done is I'm fixing this raised bed that I was telling y'all about, and I got about halfway through with it. I thought, Lord, I should have shown everybody by what I was doing. This thing right here is what I'm doing it in. This is an old double sink, an outside double sink. And so these bags I bought 5 bags of topsoil. Well, it's potting mix topsoil, and I bought 5 bags of a mushroom compost, because mushroom compost is real good to build your soil. Bought 5 bags of mushroom stuff. The topsoil weighs 50 pounds each, and on the first bag I pulled it over here and I carried it to right here and set it down and cut it open and put some in both sides. And then I decided, hey, I'm gonna do it the bucket method, because I don't like much filling it up. And I don't really know what I'm gonna plant in it yet. I may plant some fall stuff like spinach and, and some things that I can eat. And I'm fixing to go out to the front, and I'm going to drive this truck around there, and I'm going to fill up those 2 pots that I told y'all the ants got in. But I think on the ground under those pots, I'm gonna put a bunch of salt and I'm gonna put a bunch of baking soda. And hopefully the ants won't want to go up through that hole in the bottom of that pot. I don't really know that. I'm just guessing. I'm just guessing, that's all I'm doing. I'm gonna put this. What I did on that pot, since it was gonna take so much dirt, I had some rotten firewood right over there. I mean rotten. There's an old bee, a honeybee. So what I did is I put some rotten wood in the bottom of each one of those sinks, and that's gonna take up some space because I really don't need. And the roots can grow down there in that pot, in that firewood. So I'm getting ready for fall in that it's not really, summer's really not over, but I want to get this done before my fall planting. I'm gonna put a little bit more in each one because when it rains on it, it's gonna go down some. Now, boy, this is what you call a real raised bed. I'm not having to bend over hardly at all. Some of those raised beds you might say they're on the ground. All right, we got that done. I'm going to drive around there to the other side. And we're going to do that one. I got to take these off, though, because I'm in my good truck. I went to town in my good truck, and then I just can't just pick this stuff up. I mean, it's heavy, y'all. It's heavy. I did pick up 2 50-pound bags, though, and put it over there before I decided on an easier way. Come over here and look at my pretty yellow flowers I got going. Yeah, I got y'all stuck up there. Look at these, how pretty. Aren't they pretty? And I've got that little azalea right there. That's rooted in there. I put it in there when those plants were little. Oh, that bee keeps following me around. He wants to sting me. Get away from here. But anyway, that's what's happening in this bed. Let's drive around there to the other side. I'll turn y'all back on in a second. We're back here at the see if I can turn the truck off. It doesn't want to turn on. There. All right, so before we go over there to those 2 big pots and fill them up with dirt, I am going to go inside and get some things that I heard will keep ants out of pots. I don't know if it's so, but I'm willing to try anything at this point. But I want to show y'all this first. Remember the other day when I told you I went to the burn pile and I found a tractor part? Well, there it is, right there, that. Now, one side of the flowers don't look so good yet, and that's because half of them I knocked around so bad they like to die. I'd be putting it in there. But that bottom of that thing right there, it is completely open. So I dug a little hole and put the bottom in there to kind of balance it. And then I planted some flowers that I planted these from seed and put some good dirt in there. So this is gonna be its home right here in my front yard with my ever-blooming daylilies and my orange zinnias. Somebody sent me this sack, some orange zinnia seeds, the giant ones, and they really are beautiful. They are so pretty. Look at that thing. I mean, just look at it. It's gorgeous. The little bitty yellow flowers inside of it. I mean, it's just really pretty. They're pretty. There's the 2 pots we're fixed to fill up right here. And the ants were in this one. I mean, they were in it. They were all over here. I just tried to put all kinds. But I got a little tiny hole in the bottom. And so I'm going to try to fill that up. But I'm going to put something down there. I'm thinking about putting a coffee filter down there. Now, this one didn't have ants in it. So I've got a little dirt in that one. Let me go in the house. I'm going to leave the truck right there next to these pots. I might can pull back another yard so I won't have to pick up so much. We're going to go in the house and see what we can find to put under that pot to keep the ants out of it. Look at my zinnias out there, y'all. Oh, I see a pretty butterfly. Let me go out there and let y'all see that before we go inside. He's so beautiful. He's beautiful. Oh, my goodness. Let me zoom in on him. Right there he is. Beautiful butterfly. Oh, you're so beautiful. Bless his little heart. He's trying to get some nectar out of there. I hope he's being successful. How beautiful. How beautiful. I filled up my mulch bed bucket the other day, and I thought, I'm just going to throw it in this flower bed right here. It's got cabbage and everything else in it, eggshells. I'm going to come out here and cover it up with some dirt and just let it rot right where it is, because I didn't have any flowers right there anyway. They didn't come up there for some reason. Didn't come up. There's a little zinnia back there that's real tiny. Look at that. It's short. The bloom is big, but the other part is just as short as it can be. But anyway, he's gone over here to this side now. You're beautiful. Yes, you are. Oh, you're going to come over here beside me? Okay. Oh, and I'm trying to move slowly so that he won't be scared. Isn't he gorgeous? How long has it been since you've been right up on a butterfly like this? Okay, I'm going in the house now. I got to get busy. I'm getting hot. I'm getting hot. I'm getting hot. I'm getting hot. Here's my porch. All of y'all have seen it. But there might be 1 or 2 new followers that have never seen it. This is my front porch. And I like stained glass and ferns, and I like plants. And the table is set in case we want to eat outside. This was Granny Gantt's, George's mama's little pig. I've got some succulents planted in it, just to remind me of her. I've got a little table over there that I serve food off of, and here's the swing I swing on. And this is a beautiful plant right here. It's healthy, healthy, healthy. All right, y'all. And there's some eggshells right there. There's my mulch bucket I put all my scraps in to improve my soil. And these are my mama's philodendron. I keep them rooted so that we can always have one of her plants. Okay, y'all. Now this may be a complete flop because I have no idea what I am doing. So don't follow me. You do your own thing, okay? I'm trying to get our light right. It had a blue light on it. I've got me a measuring cup, and somebody told me, now I don't know if all this is so, y'all. I don't know if it's all so. Here's my leftover coffee grounds from this morning. I'm gonna put those in my measuring cup. Coffee grounds. And I'm gonna get one scoop of some that hasn't been used yet. I'm gonna get me a big scoop of coffee grounds right here. Even though coffee's through the roof right now as far as price, if it'll keep those ants out, I'd pay a fortune. All right, there's one scoop of that. I'll just use this scoop for everything. All right, I think I'm gonna put in some baking soda. Surely they don't like that. Let's put in a thing of baking soda. And I think they don't like cinnamon. I'm pretty sure they don't like cinnamon. I'll put in a scoop of cinnamon. I have no idea. I am just going in my kitchen trying to find something. Here's some salt. Let's get some salt in there. And a scoop of salt. Oops. Let's mix it up good. Now, if this works, I'll let you know. Okay, now here's what I'm going to do. I got it mixed up. I'm going to put this where that hole is and all on the bottom of that thing. I am so tired of ants, I don't know what to do. All right, here we go. We got our stuff mixed up. I think I'll leave it kind of dry because I don't think they like to go through that. They got to go through this concoction before they get to any dirt that I paid a fortune for. I said, isn't it something that we live on dirt? Dirt is all on our earth, and I'm buying dirt. Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about it? All right, so here you go. I think why don't we take two filters out there, put some of this in the pot, put a filter over it, and then put some more, and then put the dirt on top of that. Does that sound okay? I don't know. I don't know. I'll tell y'all next year. We'll check it next year and see if we have ants in that pot. But let's go do that. Okay, I've got us 2 coffee filters. We got our stuff right here. So let's go outside and see what we can do. Okay, we're out here in the boiling sun, and I'm going to try to see where I can sit you so you can halfway see. I don't know whether you can see or not. I don't know what to do with you. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can get y'all set up a second. What are y'all seeing right there? Can you see the pot? Nope. Well, y'all, I'm sorry. A bee is down there in that pot already. Can't get out. Look at him. He is down there in it. Let me see if I can get him out with a spoon. Get out of there, boy. Go on now. Go on. Well, I saved your life. You crawl on off, why don't you? Dadgum you. There he goes. He would have died in there for sure. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get a big, nice spoon of this stuff. And I'm going to put it right in that hole right there. And I'm going to press it down in there. Now, the water can go through it, see? All right, let's put another one down in there. Kind of sprinkle it around. And I might make up some more and put it in the other pot. I mean, around the bottom of the pot. All right, there's cinnamon, coffee, baking soda, and salt. Now I'm going to fill up this. Okay, they're both filled up. I am burning slap up. I'm fixing to go inside. I'm fixing to be a glass of water. I'm going to sit on the porch swing for a minute. Try to cool off. My face is red as a beet, as Mama used to say. Your face is as red as a beet. Lord. All right, so y'all, here we go. All right, here's this pot filled up to the top. And here's this pot filled up to the top. And there's the back of my truck, and what a mess it is. And let's go inside. I'm gonna take off my shoes right here at the door. I bought that the other day. Y'all on the wrong side. I couldn't even see for the sunlight. All right, y'all, we got this pot filled up. And we've got this one filled up. And there's the back of my truck and the mess it is. I'm gonna go unload those extra bags back there where I keep my soil. I'm gonna try to pull up close to the area so I don't have to carry the soil so far. Now let's go inside and wash our hands real super good. Get us some ice. It's dark in here, but oh my gosh, it is so cool. It is so cool. It feels so good. It's air conditioned. I got it set on 72. It feels great. All right, I'm gonna get over here to this sink, and I am gonna get my soap, and I'm gonna commence to washing. And it'll take a while, so we'll turn you off right now. Okay, I'm in for the day until night, till close to night, because it's hot outside. I've got a glass of water with a half lemon in it. Which I will eat that lemon in a minute to get my vitamin C. I am not planting those plants today. I don't even know what I'm going to plant in there. But I will say this, the ants killed and ruined the plants that were in there. I'm going to let it just sit there and settle in. I may sprinkle me a little cinnamon on top of that dirt just to keep them out of that dirt tonight. Or coffee or whatever. I may start putting my coffee grounds in there every morning. My face kind of looks red, doesn't it? That's because I'm absolutely burning up. That's the reason. See? But yeah, what I'll do, since I'm not going to do the plants today, I just can't. I'm worn out. I cooked breakfast for 8 people this morning. Well, I got up at 3:30. I cooked breakfast for those 8 people at the Cottle House. And I stayed over there and did with them till about 10. Then I came home and I undressed, took off my nice clothes and put on my work clothes and my doctor's pants and started working on this, the plants. And so now I don't even know what time it is. It's probably time for lunch. It's probably past time. I did eat a salad though in between those times. I had a bunch of stuff on it. It was really good. And I ate that salad. That's all I've had. I'm really not very hungry. When it gets hot like this, you don't even want to eat. Or I don't. It's just too hot. All I want to do is just drink. Just get me something cool to drink. So what I'll do is get back with y'all when I start to plant the plants or when I decide what kind of plants I'm going to put in those 2 pots. But I would like to put perennials in it because I don't want to fool with it next year. I don't want to have to go out there and replant. I want something to just come up in there. I'm kind of into perennials now. I mean, I could plant like a little shrub in there and let it hang over the side or something. I don't know. But I will get back with you and we'll do it together, whatever it is. Y'all have a wonderful day. And I hope the ants don't get in your pants tonight. Or your pots. Bye, y'all.